Hallows Eve is a 2013 horror anthology that tells the overarching story of how a babysitter, while checking the Halloween candy of two children she's tasked to see it, discovers an unmarked VHS tape in one of their bags.
Hey, look what I got.
After checking to see what's on the tape, the events that unfolds in the VHS's movies unlock a diabolical, satanic secret. So, why should you watch this movie? Reason number 1, 3 tales.
Let's watch it.
Oh, absolutely not.
Why?
Why? Because God knows what's on this, that's why.
Now, when babysitter Sarah attempts to see what is recorded on an unlabeled VHS tape left in Tia and Timmy's trick-or-treat bag, the VHS contains 3 short stories that make this movie a horror anthology. This is actually a unique way to tell 3 stories by having them all being featured on a mysterious VHS tape. So, every story is written, edited, and directed by the master of gore himself, Damien Leone. And for those unaware, this is where the world is introduced to the character known as Art the Clown. Reason number 2, the children.
Who gave this to you?
I don't know.
You don't remember who put it in your bag?
No.
Now, siblings Tia and Timmy have just finished trick-or-treating, and now they want to eat their Halloween candy. But while having their candy checked by babysitter Sarah, they are shocked to discover an unlabeled VHS tape. Now, after convincing Sarah to let them watch it, they are sent to their rooms for bed after Sarah realizes that the VHS is too violent. Now, what the two nor Sarah are aware of is that this VHS is not normal. Not only that, but the things that happen on this movie are subjected to occurring in real life. Reason number 3, the ninth circle.
Fine, but if it gets out of control, I'm turning it off.
Now, in the first short story of the unmarked VHS, the ninth circle tells the story of a woman named Casey who is drugged and kidnapped by a clown while waiting for a train. She awakens to find herself chained in a room with 2 other women, Kristen and Sarah.
Where am I? What's happening?
Now, as the story unfolds, we learn that Art is the liaison for the underworld, as Casey is tortured and raped by who could only be described as Satan? Reason number 4, something in the dark. Now, this movie tells the story of a woman named Caroline who's home alone. But when a UFO crash lands into her yard, all electronic items go haywire. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, this short story turns into a home invasion as a race of aliens break into her home and attempt to abduct her. Reason number 5, Terrifier. Now, in the final short story, Terrifier, it tells the story of a costume designer driving down an isolated road who stops at a gas station. There she finds an attendant fiercely kicking out a man in a clown costume.
Fuck out of here, man! Any fucking mind?
Who had apparently smeared feces on the gas station bathroom walls. Now, what seemed to be a chance encounter turns out to be a bloody battle for her life as the woman comes face to face with the demon clown known as Art. Now, in the end, All Hallows Eve is actually a lot better than most people care to acknowledge. Now, the movie can be seen as a proof of concept for Damien Leone's other movies. However, I don't want you to walk away thinking that this is just an Art the Clown project. Yes, he is tied to every single short story, but each story gives us a glimpse of not only what to expect on the larger mythos in the Terrifier franchise, but also a peek inside the mind of Damien Leone. Now, when he's done with Art the Clown, this man has some really unsettling and scary stories to tell. Like, this movie is peak horror, and you would be doing yourself a disservice if you skip this one and only watch the Terrifier movies. To make matters very clear, I highly recommend this movie. And until next time, when CEDtalks horror.